Hi guys, welcome back to Movie Ratings, and today we're doing another movie on home video. I have my second favorite movie of all time, Jaws. This is a film that means so much to me because this is made by my favorite director of all time, Steven Spielberg, and this is my favorite Steven Spielberg movie. This was my favorite movie for the longest time, like a whole year. This was my favorite movie, and every now and then every time I think about movies, I kind of debate if Jaws or Terminator 2 is my favorite. So basically, Jaws may be my favorite movie of all time. I just absolutely love it. I can't get enough of it. I have to watch it at least like 3 times a year, and definitely once in the theater. I've seen it once in the theater every single year for like the last 4 years. But Jaws, it's such an influential film for me, and I needed to collect this one, and I have a bunch of releases of this movie, so today we're going to go over the Jaws releases that I own. Starting us off, we have the Jaws VHS. I absolutely love this. I just got this about a week ago. I got it to bundle with some others so I can do some other home video releases, or like home videos like this, and I just thought this was such a good deal to get this one in it. And this is the release from '87, I believe. So there was like a bunch of different VHSs. So this was probably like, I think the 3rd release of it on VHS, or 4th. And this was released in a tie-in with Jaws: The Revenge. And so yeah, you can see Jaws MCA home. It is a little dinged up, like right here, but it's in pretty nice condition. Jaws, absolutely amazing. I just absolutely love this movie. So VHS, even though I can't watch it, it was totally worth it for me to have it as like a collector's item and to display on my shelf, because this is so awesome. And I'll give you guys a better look at the tape. You can see here, yeah. So great way to start off my Jaws on home video. We got the VHS from '87, so one of the original releases of Jaws. Next up, we're jumping straight into DVD. This is the 30th edition. I just picked this one up a few days ago, and this was not the first DVD release, this was the 2nd DVD release. You have a 25th, I'm trying to do it with no glare. You've got a 25th anniversary release, which was the first way you could own Jaws on DVD. And I probably will find that release somewhere. It's really common and cheap, and I'll get it so I can put it with these. But for now, I've got the 30th anniversary edition. This was like the first time, I believe, you got like a lot of special features on here. I think this is not a sticker, but yeah. So this came out in 2005. Something pretty cool. You can find photos when this edition was released, and it was released at Jaws Fest in Martha's Vineyard. And if you didn't know what Jaws Fest is, it's basically a convention just for Jaws at Martha's Vineyard, where the original Jaws, and I believe some of Jaws 2 is filmed. And yeah, so I found this for really cheap. Great to have it for my collection. I'll open it up and show you guys. This is when they went with that weird artwork that a lot of like VHS releases did, like that different shark. Like it was made for the video game, and it got put on like all the re-releases, like this shark over just, I'll re-show the VHS. This original shark, they got like a different shark. It's slightly different, but I've always kind of noticed that. And yeah, so here's disc 1. Here's disc 2. This was like the first time you could own a couple documentaries. I believe you owned the one that came with the laser disc, which I'm just trying to find for a cheap price, because I need to have Jaws on laser disc for the collection. I haven't found that yet, but I still have enough in this video to make its own video. Next up, this was the first ever release of Jaws I bought, and this was the first time you could own it on Blu-ray. This is the DVD and Blu-ray pack, and this was released in 2012, I believe, and it was released for like a 100th anniversary collection of Universal movies, and they put Jaws out on Blu-ray because it is, in my opinion, the greatest movie they've ever made. And I just absolutely love this movie. This is the first time you saw it in high definition. And yeah, this was the first release I bought back in like 2019 off of Amazon. You can see here, weirdly, the DVD has art and the Blu-ray doesn't. So yeah, this was the main way I watched Jaws for like a year and a half until this later release came out. But absolutely love this release. It reminds me of watching this movie, because I would have to put this disc in to watch it. So yeah, this is the 2012 Blu-ray of Jaws. Next up, we have one that I picked up yesterday as of filming, and I bought it just for the slipcover alone, honestly. you've got the 70s best of decade Jaws. I think this is too cool because it's like a Velcro. It says open for more. I believe this probably, Walmart does a lot of stuff like this. But you can see here it's the remastered DVD. I think it is the same DVD that comes with this. So I'll talk about that in a second. But opening this up, you have like the 80s, and I read this. It's so cool because you have at the movies, they give you like the most popular movies of the 80s. You can see the shark from Jaws. And then on TV, on the radio, in the headlines, in pulp culture. Very cool release. And I bought this for $5, and the DVD is sealed under it. And I'm not going to open it because I don't need it for my collection, because I already have that open DVD. But I totally think this was worth it. And I didn't even have the DVD under it, like this variant of DVD. So, super cool to have this. I really like it just because of the slipcover, and that made it worth it to me. So, yeah, this is the last DVD release we have in this collection. Next up, we have this is one of my favorite releases of all time. I believe I put it number 5 in greatest physical media releases of all time. You have the Jaws Lenticular. I remember being so excited. This is probably the release I was most excited about ever for a movie, because one of my favorite movies of all time, Jaws, was getting a 4K release in this awesome lenticular. And this was the first digital code giveaway I did, and I remember that it was like right when my channel kind of started to gain subscribers, so some good memories come with this one. You can see here on the back, it's just Chrissy, I think is her name. Yeah, and then it comes with a little booklet, and I'll take out the booklet first. This is an amazing booklet that I still have to read. I've read some amazing Jaws things, including that magazine right there. And so I just imagine this is great. You can see like storyboards. I never really saw that, man. I gotta look at that. Storyboards. That's cool. And yeah, so really nice that it comes with this book. And then this is the 4K release that it came with, and you can purchase this 4K release now with like a slipcover or on its own. And I think this might, I don't know if this is out of print, I don't believe so, but I know that the most common version now to get it on 4K is just this version with the slipcover. But I kind of found it interesting how they made the artwork for this. They didn't just put the normal art, they like kind of put the shark with the Jaws logo in its mouth. Kind of interesting. And then I believe you get most of the same special features here. You get the shark is still working on this, which I believe you got on the 2012 Blu-ray, but that is probably the greatest documentary I've ever seen, to be honest. And yeah, so opening this up, you get it's weird because this is new art for the Blu-ray, but that's the same, I think it might be like almost the same art that they used for the DVD from 2012. I don't remember fully, but they used art kind of like that. And then the Jaws 4K. I don't know officially, but if they put artwork on this, maybe they put the transfer on both Blu-ray and 4K. Don't quote me on that, but that's my suspicion. But this 4K disc, one of the greatest 4Ks of all time. It looks so nice. They did such a great job. And something interesting, I found out a few days ago that the Jaws 4K was actually made in 2012 for that Blu-ray release, but it was a scan, and they just used the scan again, or like they scanned it at 4K but put it on Blu-ray, then they just used the scan again for this release. So it's actually not even a new transfer, it's an older transfer, but it looks absolutely amazing. I'm glad to have it on true 4K. The last one I have here is a collector's item because it was at like Target for like $15, and even though I had that previous release, I had to get this one. You have the Jaws Steelbook. This came out at Best Buy. I thought it was a Best Buy exclusive, but I got it at Target for like $15, which to me was totally worth it. Because even though this artwork isn't the most amazing artwork of all time, it is still pretty cool. I like how they make the shark the A in Jaws. Then you turn on the back, you've got Chrissy again. And then this is pretty cool. You've got the same artwork on the discs. And then when you take it out, it's the beach guests just being frightened. And they're running for their lives. This is pretty cool artwork. And I just think this artwork is great, and so is this. So, very glad to have that in my Jaws collection, especially getting it super cheap at Target. And Jaws is a film that I will always love, and I'm super glad that I got to collect all these versions because I just absolutely love this movie, and I don't think it'll ever die out for me, like, as one of my favorite movies of all time. So, here's all the releases I own of Jaws. I own a lot of other Jaws things, so I did a Jaws collection video if you want to go and look at it. Basically, everything besides the movies is up to date on, like, what I have for the original, or for the entire Jaws franchise. If you want to go and look at that, it was back in October. So, thank you guys so much for watching this Jaws, on-home video. Look out for more of these. I'm thinking about doing Jurassic Park next, so stay tuned for that, and thank you guys so much for watching this cool movie ratings video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.